Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing with our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the New Republic. In the last episodes, Palpatine did some mean stuff. We lost Coruscant, but I found it. It's right there, and we're going to take it back if I can find our ground units, which I don't think we really have that many of right now. I think they were over here, but now they're just dead. So we'll probably need to build up some more, which will require getting some more infrastructure too. But we'll need that either way. And wait, no, Karita, you want that. We'll get rid of those. Okay. We might have an army in transit somewhere, but if we do, I don't know where it would be. All right, this 497. Like, I think we could beat that, but with the garrisons and everything on top of it, I'm less interested in that. What I do want is just all the ground units we can get. So let's get moving with those. And where's our... literally any of our vehicle construction? Do we have any vehicle construction anywhere? We do have those. We're getting industrial parts built on that. But we were also turning the Hapen planets into production facilities as well. Eva's asking if you can kind of change any organization for save stuff. Unfortunately, we can't change anything at all about saving. So we can't organize saves differently. We can't add stuff in for how you can look for saves. It's just entirely the game as it is how it has to be for that. Entirely unmoddable. We're not going to make as much money as we'd be able to if we had our capital still. But what's the pod cap on this fleet? 225. I'll move you off with Kekelius. Still a resource shortage. But that should be handled pretty soon. Oh, Oversky's only at 17% with that. Actually, you know what I should do? Is sell a factory. I know we're building more factories right now, but it'll even out in the meantime. Do I even have one I can sell somewhere? I don't know where our ground production would be right now. So probably not. Or here. There we go. So in the next construction that finishes, it should update and it'll be fine. Oh, look at that! We do have our one ground force that we can send into Coruscant. If Palpatine's here, I got bad news for him. But we're making a lot of money even without our capital, and even without the huge boost from Coruscant. So the Viscount should be finished today as well. We're pretty far in on that. Like, even if we could do better with more units, I would rather attack Coruscant without enemy structures built.
Enemy forces ahead. Under construction. Let's get going. Moving.
Corey, have you played any GTA games? I have. Basically all of them, I think. It's been a long time, but like I haven't done much of GTA 5 multiplayer since like 2012 or whatever. But I used to play a good chunk of it. Where are you, Kyle? Go hit the other one. I don't think the T1Bs are going to be that great for killing either of these, but Just block that if you can. We'll go further in. The poor T3s are going too slow to really get in on the action. There's Kyle. There we go. Thank you, Jedi. That'll be 2 of their vehicles. Do they really even have much else? Oh, that was it. So did we actually lose the T1Bs there? Oh well. Nope, I don't think we did. Yeah, they're still intact on that. Or I guess it's that one.
Constructing.
Okay, so we're gonna get our capital back. We're gonna get our other planetary structure back, and we have net 0 resources. So when that updates, what? No, you can't have this. Mine. If they come in, I wouldn't even mind if those came in for camp.
Tactical battle imminent.
On my way.
Because then we'd be able to block them. Like, we'd be able to fight them over our planet
Construction complete.
without them being backed up by a other structure thing. Alright. We're gonna need a lot more
Started.
resources of basically every type.
Beginning construction. Building under.
Which is gonna cut into our income a little bit, but we're okay on income. Oh, we have Gavrisson. Did that just roll over into 13 ABY? We'll probably play the next GTA game when it comes out. But I don't know if it'll come out on the PC at the same time as everything else. And that's kind of a requirement for me now. I assume it must, because like GTA 5 has been so synonymous with, No. I don't know. If it comes out on PC, yes. I don't own a console. I have a Switch. That's the console I own. I wouldn't play a GTA game on the Switch, even if it did come out on that, though. So,
Construction complete. Navigating to coordinates.
Moving at those coordinates, sir.
you, Mr. Gavrisson, are coming over
Complete.
to Kuat.
Moving into position. Reporting.
They get through.
Heading out.
That's risky. If they didn't know for sure that they could get through there. I really want to take out all of these greater Mal Druid planets, though. I don't like that they're still here.
All out.
Tactical battle imminent.
See, this is... We knew this would happen. What do you... At least they're retreating. Like, you know what? If you're going through there, you deserve it.
Reporting.
EaW's fault.
Start of alarm on standby.
That sounds like a Viscount.
Mission commencing.
Alright, we're gonna just infantry all over them. I think we'll move the Viscount into the core.
Yes. Can do.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away. Heading out.
And we'll
sir.
use the Viscount to
Right away.
kill all of
Heading
those
out,
other
sir.
infantry.
Unit capacity.
Not infantry. All those other
I'm
core
here, sir.
planets. With nice big stations they got in
Ready.
here.
Construct
I am kind of worried about fighting an infantry hero with only infantry ourselves, which is why I want some of these capturables.
Reporting in. Heading out.
Because some of them will potentially give us some
Yes,
vehicles.
sir.
I think this is a vehicle spawner usually.
Roger that. Right away. Moving ahead.
I am really looking forward to Sins 2 coming out.
Awaiting
construction
orders.
complete.
Fall out, troops. Copy. Let's move out.
That'll definitely be a big stream night for us.
Reporting. Let's go. Yes,
I've never actually played Force Commander. I played a lot of Galactic Battlegrounds, but of all the Star Wars strategy games, I've never touched Force Commander, and I don't know that I really want to. Like, Galactic Battlegrounds still has some diehards, still has a pretty active modding community and everything. I don't know that I've ever heard anyone say a good thing about the gameplay in Force Commander. Like, I know of it, and I know what happens in it and all that, but
Roger that. Form up.
it doesn't seem like it's super well loved.
Right out, man.
Awaiting orders.
Who's that? Okay, that's actually Mac 10 right there. So, get you guys on in there. It's gonna be the ATAAs are always a problem. Where's he going? I think we've actually got him there. So the only thing I need to worry about is this stuff. No, I haven't played Frostborn, but I did want to play Frostborn. I want to play Gloomhaven as well. Alright, we're gonna need to destroy this this AA turret if we want to send a bombing run in on the structure there. Those are dual mines, so I could get about $2 grand on Planet. I don't know if we need $2 grand that much at this point. I don't know why I just wasted that. Well, we'll be able to use it again. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I think that should still hit both of them. It's going to be a precision strike. Everything is very loud, and I feel like I'm shouting to yell over a thing that's only loud because I have my own volume too high, so I'm going to turn that down and then maybe stop shouting. Or I'll, like, hire a producer and have actual production value. Audio quality or whatever. Right. My rent-a-cars. Go blow that up. Hey! So I hope you all had a good Canadian Thanksgiving yesterday. Gave all the thanks for Canada.
Planetary control
Maple
achieved.
syrup and all that fun stuff. Well, I think we're gonna have to
I see.
get in here before they do.
Tactical battle.
Here we go. I'm
imminent.
just... Okay, well, maybe won't be support frigate dead. But we made it through, and that's what counts.
Heading to position.
Invasion commenced.
'Cause if we do this, then it's not going to be as open for everyone to get into, and it'll be much better. Then, especially if we can take Akasti, we don't have to go across, like, we have... Right now, we have to go all the way around Corellia if we ever want to get anywhere. It's just terrible. But...
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away, sir.
I spent a good chunk of today editing the challenge video that I was talking about,
Heading out, sir.
the Corvette challenge, and I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. But I also
Awaiting orders. Ball out, troops.
I also played the whole thing, so
Copy. I copy.
if the editing is weird, then it's going to be less obvious to me. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
I think people will like it.
Form up. Almost there. Yes, Commander. Ready.
Do they even have much here? Is it just the structure, or do they actually have some of the units here as well? I probably should have waited until we were closer to bring down the big slow tanks. But yeah, so I think that video will probably come out on Thursday or Saturday, one of the two. Not Friday, because we're going to be doing a single stream after Conquest. That'd just be a bad time to release a video.
Ready. Over there.
But
Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving up.
like, it's basically a whole Galactic Conquest that I did with a theme, editing that down into a tighter 15-minute video,
Reporting in.
We've
Can do.
lost a build
Right.
pad.
and if people enjoy it, then I'll definitely
Form up.
more of it.
Advancing. Ready to roll.
It's a pretty different style from what I normally do, but
Roger that.
I thought it was fun.
Ready. Heading out.
We've secured a build
Is this a
pad.
sensor? I think this is a sensor.
We've lost
Go
a
and
build
get that
pad.
if it's a sensor.
We've secured
Otherwise, that's
a
a
landing
sensor,
zone.
probably.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Well, get further in.
On the move. I'll be there. All weapons loaded. Fall out, troops. T4P ready.
Great to have you with us, Commander
We've
Skywalker.
secured a
Copy.
build
Heading
pad.
out. I copy. Yes, sir. Tank brigade here.
I mean, the risk with that kind of thing is always just, like, literally no one finds your sense of humor funny.
Right away.
But in that case, I've got no hope anyways, so...
Moving ahead. Yes, Commander. Heading out, sir.
What is this? That's a local garrison. Oh, son of a... No, what are you... You
Awaiting orders.
can't just go up there.
Ready.
We've secured a build
Fall
pad.
out, troops.
Okay.
Bombing run
Adjusting
available.
navigomputer. Heading out, sir.
If I need to do that, then I'll do it.
Yes.
We've lost a build pad.
Let's go. Copy.
We've
Forward.
secured a build pad.
Right away. I'm here, sir. Ready. Fire!
Oh, let's just enjoy that.
We've lost a build pad.
Affirmative.
And they're running through.
This way.
Okay, let's just get that sensor,
Reporting
destroy
in.
the structure.
Over there.
We've secured a build pad.
Okay, can you guys shoot over there?
Engaging target. Ready to roll.
Please win.
I copy. Move it out.
If we don't win and I have to run all the way through again, I'm going to be very upset.
I copy.
We've secured a build pad.
Moving out.
Okay. I think that's most of the units that they actually have. We have this now. We do. And
Y-wing standing by.
just drop that on them.
Keep going.
The T3s can get in position for a the RAF that's coming at us. And if we time this right, well, I mean, I'm not really timing anything at all. It's just that flew it into us whenever it wanted to. But be that as it may, if we destroy this now, before garrisons come out, yeah.
Available.
Where is the remaining unit? I don't know.
They're
Unit
falling back.
destroyed.
I don't know what just died. Hope it was a T1B.
Reporting.
It wasn't either of our Jedi Masters, so it is... Who cares? Maybe it was the SR... Nope, SRV's there. Alright, I think it was just an individual T1B then.
Planetary control
T4P,
achieved.
if you insist. Heading out. Order confirmed. Indeed.
Alright. Now the smaller fleet defends the planet that's only open from Hakasi. The larger fleet is back on this defense,
On our way.
and everything makes sense again. Oh god, I should probably save though too. We've got Coruscant recovering. We have a bunch of the factories building, which will probably take the rest of the week. But then once it's done, should be enough. And I think we'll be able to knock out, if not Mal Druid as a whole, then the core sections of Mal Druid in this stream, along with the Empire in the core. Maybe not the whole thing. I don't know if we're going to take every planet in the core from them. Probably, because like the reason that I wouldn't necessarily want to take all of their planets is because the Avitha are going to activate at some point, and that will be a bit of a problem for us. If we can leave the Imperial forces there, then at least the Avithans will have to go to them or come to Bilbringi. One of the two, and it's easier for us to just defend Bilbringi. Which I should really... Oh, sorry, not Bilbringi, Polani. Which I should really start prepping for. As soon as that's ready, I'll get that building then. Oh no. It is open. Okay. So the Avitha have activated, but what's going on here? 31. Okay, that's fine. Let's get them. So on Kuat, let's get Small Angry, Gila Sunrise. Do we have any other capitals that are... Oh. No, I'm just a medical frigate, I swear. Medina, Cheesecake, which both just died. Then you can build Temparis, E Peregrine, and that is all of them. They have 2 SSDs and a battlecruiser. That's about right, I think. I forget exactly what they were left with on their progressive spawns. Alright, we're going to move the Viscount in so we can actually use it. And now we are going to hit move back into BIS, because they probably moved some of the BIS units away for when they were attacking that. I don't want to go into BIS until we have the Viscount in position.
The enemy is approaching.
But much like us in our Imperial playthrough, they don't have the
Choose your reinforcements.
Eclipse. They didn't build it. We couldn't build it. There's a difference. We are not the same. South Fork.
Moving out.
Avian Grant. Oh, that was not Grant. Fairweather Friends.
Take us in.
Grey Ghost. Magic School Bus. Anchorage. So this is how Liberty dies. Better than the Liberty. Faced as Hope.
Nothing we can't handle.
Prosperous Unification. And is this the name Quasar? Well, I wanted our Quasar.
Ready and willing. Transfer all power to shield. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. We are moving to engage.
Grant, you can stay on there. I don't know if they're gonna try to retreat on this, but
I'm in range. Bomber standing by.
Skip ray reporting. Squadron reporting.
Squadron reporting.
X-Wings on you, and K-Wings
Target those lasers.
on to the goal end.
We're ready. Units to the new Republic.
Awaiting orders.
Do you have something to report?
Give the word.
South Fork is probably not going to last on its shields until this is completely dead, but the
Endurance class at your disposal.
ion cannons on it are doing a really good job.
Fire at will.
So it should be should be a little better.
Bombers at the ready. Starting my run. All power to the engine.
If we're already almost through the Golan, I'm not going to send our bombers after the Golan, because that is not going to be a great use of resources. I'm going to send them after the main Valadusia.
Yes, Dauntless heavy cruiser reporting.
Quasar reporting for duty, sir.
All the happy little spinning out Corvettes.
Commander,
Okay, if there's bombers on Grant already, it's more of an insult than an actual threat with just the one squadron, but
TIE interceptor here.
we're going to turn on the
yes, Commander.
sensors either way, the sensor ping. Don't forget about me, I did forget about you, but you're going to go up for some Valadusia damage. I think South Fork shields are actually going to outlast Valadusia's, which is a surprise. We don't really need everyone on this still.
I already have
We can start moving some other ships over to the Valadusia.
calculated the possibilities.
Ready for orders, formation.
I didn't mean to select you.
On your order.
I meant to select you.
Where to, Commander?
I am available.
Alright, what's the most threatening to this? If we can get some AoE onto that top part, those ion cannons will go down. It's not that I think the Valadusia will be able to kill the Home 1 type at this point. It's more just a matter of
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
curiosity. Like, can I make it die before it can kill anything from us?
Reporting in.
Who knows?
Aim for the lasers. Engage the enemy.
MC-90 Star Cruiser reporting. Prepare for combat. Weapons on.
We're in a really good place with fighters, so very much unlike the early phases of the Imperial playthrough.
Guns clear off.
You know what, bombers? I'm gonna send you after the XQ. You'll get there faster. We have like 8 capital ships shooting at the Valadusia. I don't think we're in danger of losing
Lock weapons and fire.
full shields. No. Not at this rate, at least. Especially if we
On
can
station.
get some of these ion cannons.
Knock out those weapons.
If I lose shields on this, I'm going to consider myself a failure. I'm quitting my job, and I'm going to
Weapons.
apply at I don't know where.
Move to attack. Dauntless here.
I have no plan B. That's not
Fire on
good.
the ion cannons.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
Yes, sir. Await your orders. Take out those weapon banks.
Should really reconsider that. Actually, it might be a bit of a problem.
How can we be of service?
Or I'll just make Ek hire me, and
We are moving.
I'll be his secretary or something.
Copy. Torpedoes armed.
Replacement Charlie.
We are victorious.
Your McDonald's is hiring. So
We've got them on the run.
I have many times thought about like applying, getting the job, and just not going in, or not showing up to the interview, or just like
Moving out. Coming around.
oh shit.
Cruiser here.
Going in and doing the work like in the most minimal way possible, which is still helping them, but I feel better about it. But that is not good. Sovereign is there, which means we don't want to fight that with a valid or with a Viscount. Oh,
Invasion commencing.
okay. K-List is getting attacked by the Viscount or by the Sovereign. If we take Akasi, then we head into base. Where's the Viscount? That's probably the Viscount there. Oh yeah, that is super far away still. I actually need more food still. Well, that'll be 10 more. Let's get some Ord Mantell food.
Vehicle in production.
Alright, I can't put it off any longer. We gotta attack and then see if it decides to crash in a battle.
Commander Skywalker reporting. Understood. I'm going.
I want that landing zone, I guess.
For reinforcements.
I'll go for the other one. This is probably gonna be
What do you
pretty
need?
stocked up.
Building
Roger
started.
that. On my way.
Where do you need me?
This is the
Be right there.
capital, I think.
Right. Got it. I'll help any way
What's
I
new for the
can.
New Republic in 3.3? There are like 5+ new units.
Over there, you got it.
In this playthrough, we've shown the Assault Frigate, the Agave, the Warrior.
Landing zone.
Starting to get into some of the later era stuff.
Confidence is your weakness. Last mistake they'll ever make.
I don't want to drop everything on this side. This is probably the most dangerous side.
Ready for action. Could be you.
A build path.
Yes. Heading out. Awaiting your signal. Heading there now. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get these over.
I'm on it. You can count on me. I'm here, sir. Yes, sir.
Building under construction.
What's going on in the top right, or top left rather? I keep seeing them like swap positions. Kyle.
Course plotted. Heading out, sir. Right away.
Let's get going.
That keeps like swapping over. I'm not sure what's going on there.
What's up?
The Starhawk will release when we know what the ability
Yes,
setup for it will be.
ready. All weapons loaded. Target.
Because that'll be handled the same way the MC-75 is as a sub-mod.
Heading out, sir.
But it's tricky because it's a ship that's like so built around that big tractor beam, but making EaW do something reasonable with that is
They're in my
a bit more difficult, and it just hasn't been particularly high priority.
Reporting in. Ready to roll. Right away.
Just want to make sure that these guys don't die, but they're also how we're going to be killing everything. Okay, if you're deploying, that's going to keep you in position long enough for Kyle to probably kill you.
Moving ahead.
We'll have our
ready for action. Enemy
bombing run in a second. Oh, look, the A5 came around. Don't let the AT-AT revive on that. Luke got through. Okay, you have a lightsaber. You're not going to be killing the guy.
what's up?
Nope, Kyle, stay on this. Stay on the AT-AT. You're so close. There you go. You have T1s over here, so not the lead team. They should be able to kill them. That's Kyle.
Let me help you. Waiting orders. All out. Let's move out.
That was actually really close to destroying all of our infantry. Getting through to this artillery is the important part. Did they drop that guy in there? I think they did. Well, both of those are... never mind. Hold on, is that a sensor?
How can I help you? Understood.
Okay, Luke, you gotta go be still. I don't know why I pressed that then. Well, this can give us an ATTE? No, ATAP. Beat this infantry.
Roger. Form up.
Our base is
Commander
under attack.
Skywalker reporting. I'm going. Ready.
Oh, that poor infantry.
Ready to go. Where do you need me?
Okay, what's this? Greater Mal Druid capital.
On my way.
That's gonna be worth a
Don't underestimate me.
an orbital bombardment for sure. I don't know that we're gonna be able to get through with bombing runs, so I need to wait for the OB. Then I guess the local capital would be up there, which is our next biggest target. Okay, let's try to focus on these. Standing right in the gun zone. I have to send him running. I will. Okay, can that get in? Just leave. Just leave, Luke.
What's the mission? Over there. You got it.
That might not actually go over the AA turrets. Okay, no, it is. But I think we'll get the barracks. Nice.
Be right there. Heading there now.
Okay.
This way.
The artillery, I think, is still out there somewhere. Well, there's some.
What do you need? Right away.
Kyle,
Move it.
please capture.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, you're gonna get out of there as much as possible. We'll try to get over the bridge, but with all of them, this is
Transmit the order.
probably gonna get us killed.
We've secured.
Well, not us. I'm gonna be fine. Probably gonna get them killed. I'm not in the game. I don't have to suffer any of the consequences. Why do so many young video game characters have to die for old video game players' choices?
Yes. I'm with you. There they are. Out there. Factory destroyed.
SRV, you can probably stop some of them.
Right away. Yes, Commander.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, just kill the infantry then. It's the artillery that bothers me the most. Probably also the... don't like that. Probably also the anti-infantry turret. Where's... Run farther! Okay, I think Luke's gonna have that other one killed before shoot again. He does. Just use your berserk.
I'm on it. I copy.
I don't think we're gonna be able to actually kill this dude. He's stuck there, but he's still... Well, you know what? Maybe we will. I don't think Luke can waltz into that. But... Oh, and this is a hero. There you go.
Yes. They're in my sights.
Kyle, is that you?
Stand
Okay.
by.
Go
Ready
and
to go.
shut down the structure. So what we're about to find out is whether this computer is susceptible to the same crashing bug that a lot of people have with super laser-based units in EaW, which unfortunately we can't do anything directly about when we fight the Sovereign. Which ultimately means we'll probably need a different way to handle it regardless, but... Will it inconvenience me in the meantime? I feel like I should auto-resolve this, just to be safe. Because I want to be able to save before I fight it. I think we're just going to go in and fight the Sovereign with Grant's fleet then. Not putting Grant in himself until someone else has been shot, but I don't want to attack Biss itself with without the Viscount. And I also don't want to fight the Sovereign with the Viscount, obviously. It doesn't get one shot, but it gets taken low enough that it's not good. Kind of what the Eclipse is for, or the Eclipse and Sovereign are for. Especially with the Sovereign, where it can have so much other support. It's more like just the super laser. But if they could, like... If they could direct the Sovereign over to the Yavitha, like, that'd be cool. Yeah, we're gonna try to bait it with a smaller unit. I have to put something else in first, so it can't,
Tactical battle imminent.
it can't just end the battle immediately, but it's 2 allegiances plus the Sovereign. We should have this. Their fighter complement here is gonna be minuscule.
Enemy unit sighted.
Okay, yeah, I need to bring something else in.
Reinforcements.
Advancing.
You want that? Farshot is working on a new Sovereign model, which may or may not make it in for 0.3, but open. Okay, you don't want that. Can I interest you in Magic School Bus?
We've got our orders.
How's that look? You wanna shoot that one?
Reporting for duty, Commander.
You wanna shoot South Fork? You wanna shoot Prosperous Unification? You wanna shoot Fairweather Friends? Do you wanna shoot Anchorage? You wanna shoot? I know that. So this is how Liberty died.
Yes.
Rip.
That should work
Okay.
nicely.
Everyone in.
Ready and willing.
We've got
Engaging drive
a
thruster.
good amount of time before it's
Moving to sacred coordinates, sir.
ogre.
Quick as a blaster.
Choose position wisely.
Frigate standing by.
MC-90 Star Cruiser
Star
reporting.
Destroyer standing by.
Awaiting orders.
The other allegiance. It's not
You are in need of my expertise?
capable of being in right now, I guess. Because 190 plus 63. Okay, yeah, it can't be in.
Dauntless heavy cruiser reporting.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Yes, Admiral.
Ready for duty.
We basically just reenacted part of the Battle of Endor.
Roger that. They've got us targeted.
Yes, Commander.
I assume you need my help.
I think we can
Awaiting orders.
possibly take down the Sovereign before it gets a refresh on that.
Commander?
Yes, sir.
If we focus her in
Awaiting orders.
nice and proper like.
Awaiting your orders. Yes, Commander. We're ready.
How can we be of service?
Awaiting your command.
It would have been nice to still have the home one type, but
Closing on enemy.
Ready for duty.
bombers nearly through the shields because we've got a
I hear you loud and clear.
we've got an ion cannon there. Are you gonna put a hard point for the super laser? No, you can't.
Yes, Admiral. Your command.
Cruiser reporting.
Ion cannon available.
The whole ship is also basically a super laser. So if it was just one hard point, that would be kind of sad.
We're ready, Admiral.
You have something to relay us.
Yes, Admiral. Yes, Admiral. Commander.
Okay, we've made it through. We made it through the shields. We have made it through the shields.
We're ready, Admiral.
Basically all turbo lasers, right? Yeah. It's 50 heavy dual turbo lasers and then some laser cannons. Well, a couple of hands.
Yes,
I'll try and draw their fire.
Waiting orders.
Got you on the comm. Battle stations. Fire for maximum effect. Locked on target.
Copy. Attack.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
You have to be in front of it, or can you be anywhere? You can be anywhere. It can hit anywhere on the map.
What you want?
Where to, Commander?
Awaiting orders.
the lasers are our target. We've got them on scopes.
Endurance on station.
There was another mod that was like,
We're ready.
the lead dev of it was like furiously shit-talking us in their own Discord about how we didn't make it so that the Sovereign and Eclipse had to face the enemy ships if it wanted to hit it. Because you can just switch the locomotor to be like the Death Star. And it's like, no, you can't fucking do that, because if you try to do that and still have the ship move, it doesn't work. They had literally never tried it. They just decided they wanted to be an absolute asshat about it on the internet, because that's what you do on the internet. And
Give the word.
it was very annoying.
Reporting in. The enemy fleet is
I don't know if we're gonna be able to destroy the whole thing before it gets another shot.
Need of my skills?
So like, Grant, this is on you, buddy. Like, this is your life on the line.
dauntless here. Take out those turbo lasers.
I already have a plan.
Like, Grant, you're free to not destroy the Sovereign,
Do this for the
but
Y-Wing squadron reporting. Target those lasers.
if you die, like,
Reporting.
I just replace you.
Yes, sir. I've been hit.
Did that bleed over to Reddit? I thought it was just them on their Discord. I don't remember a Reddit element, but I also only started checking the Empire Pro Reddit relatively recently.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
Cruiser standing by. Target marked.
I have calculated the possibilities.
Wait, is that my ship in there? Okay, that's actually the MC-90. The MC-90 is on a
Star Cruiser reporting.
on an infiltration mission.
Can anyone else see him?
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Where are you?
Our target
Awaiting orders. Fire at will.
This is here.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
Yes.
Kind of unfortunate because I didn't want to have to deal with that.
Moving to engage.
Sir,
Awaiting.
Got fighters coming around.
I don't know if it's better to stun the Sovereign and reduce the DPS from that, or to just try to
Get over here and help.
be allegiance lower. I think it's best to do the stun. I don't know if there's an energy cost associated with the super laser or the abilities, which would generally be what determines whether they can still be used when they're stunned.
Awaiting.
Endurance on station.
Because a lot of the energy stuff is like in the game code, but it's not really
Awaiting orders.
into much. It's not really exposed to much. So it's not something the game really documents.
Our target priority is the
Dauntless
laser.
heavy cruiser
Does
reporting.
exist.
Skip ray blast over here.
That's the basis by which some of those things work.
Waiting orders.
There's a few systems in EaW that are technically in the game and functional, but just like Petroglyph ramped them up because they didn't really end up wanting to do much with them, but it still impacts things. No, you're not attacking that dude.
Commander,
He's fine.
Give the word.
We're ready,
need help? Attacking the laser.
The laser banks are your primary target.
Choose your position wisely. Come on.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
I've got him.
Did you add a bridge hardpoint that if it's destroyed, it takes longer for ships to switch targets? No.
Ready.
Hardpoint functions are
Ready and willing.
relatively static. Can't really do too much with them. There's some stuff you can do, but you can't.
Squadron reporting.
Ready for command, sir.
You can't do a whole lot.
Ready for orders.
Can't hold on. No good. I can't maneuver.
Reporting in.
I hear you loud and clear.
Awaiting orders.
On me.
Okay, if they get away,
My expertise. The lasers are our target.
then at least the ship is going to be super damaged. But
Roger
with this being
that. Direct fire.
a super laser based ship,
Watch your six.
that'd mean it gets another super laser shot off.
Our target priority is the laser panels.
You may as well get some shields back.
Cruiser reporting.
None of you should be attacking the Allegiance right now. We're very close to the cooldown being up on the Sovereign.
Weapons ready. The lasers are our target.
Targets on the laser.
Reporting in. Going for the engine.
Destroyer here.
Engaging the enemy. Bombers reporting in.
Do you ever put shield hardpoints back? No.
Weapons charged.
Picking up signals.
Should we go around for
Moving to attack position.
Generally don't feel that they are particularly healthy for the game. Like, they don't really add much to it, because it turns into a thing where, like, the player knows they're going to hit it first. And then they go down so fast, and that just negates that entire thing about the health pool of the ship.
They've destroyed our hangar.
Do you have something to report? Priority is the laser panels.
This might be the oldest thing that's still in the mod, the Sovereign with the Sovereign Death Clone.
Y-wing here.
Like, yeah, with the shield hardpoints, like, you never really get the choice of, like, oh, am I gonna move the ship back so I can recharge the shield? It's just, you take it out almost immediately, and maybe the AI doesn't, the player gets that choice sometimes, but
I'm ready. Attack lasers are our target.
you generally feel the game has more tactical choices that are available by not having them in hand.
Lock weapons and fire.
Reporting in.
Yes, sir.
Calling for me, sir.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Will the Sovereign Eclipse get new models in 3.3?
Yes, Commander.
If they're finished. I mentioned it a bit earlier, Farshot is working on a Sovereign model, but
Cruiser standing.
again, with all that kind of stuff, it's just, does it get done in time?
Awaiting your orders.
The only way I can ever really answer, like, will X piece of content be in the mod, is if it's already done, nearly done, or if the mod would be delayed for it. And for redoing models and textures, it's not the kind of thing that we would, like, delay the release for or structure the release around. So with that, it's just like, if you see it's done, then you'll know that it's going to be in, and if it's not shown off, then
Awaiting orders.
What is it you want?
it's still up in the air.
Those are ready.
Have you ever thought about covering the Yuzon Vong War? Yep, that's going to be in Thrawn's Revenge. We only lost South Fork to the Super Laser Sacrifice, the Assault Frigate, and Quasar. It'll be, like, the Yuzon Vong will be one of the last factions we get to, because we don't need to set them up to set up the map. Like, they might be done as a playable faction before other factions get finished, but they'll be the last faction to show up in the game. But I am going to save here. And that's going to do it for today's episode. A nice destruction of a Sovereign super ship. We are going to continue for those of you here on Twitch, but for those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you have enjoyed the series so far, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.